Alright, you guys. So yesterday I was talking about how I think the SS-86 Springer is way overhated. Now I'm going to be talking about how this SS-86 Bumblebee kind of deserves the bit of critique and hate that it's been getting online since it's been revealed a couple weeks ago. Um, there's some things that it obviously does better than the Earthrise figure. The coloring, some of the proportions, not all the proportions. His feet are still massively oversized due to them being the actual front parts of the, I'm gonna use air quotes here, Volkswagen. And obviously the midsection being a bit too wide and chunky and hefty looking. Bumblebee is supposed to be a slim bot. If you look at his G1 renders and how he was drawn in the comic books and whatever other G1 iteration you want to use, except for the G1 toy, Bumblebee was always a slim little fellow. And it seems like Hasbro just cannot get that right. The only time they've gotten that right is when they used fake parts on the Origins Bumblebee. All of the kibble was purposely able to be removed on the Saucer Origins Bumblebee so you could have the clean G1 cartoon Bumblebee look. And when you look at that figure, you take all the kibble off as you kind of should. He is slim, he's slender, he's a skinny bot. And you just do not get that impression right here with Bumblebee. He's supposed to be a scout, he's supposed to be sort of like this little semi-fast robot that can get around things during fight scenes and stuff like that. And you just do not get that sense here with how Bumblebee's robot mode is proportioned. Like, his legs are super skinny, arms super skinny and stubby, but then his midsection and feet are way too big and chunky. Like, it just makes absolutely no sense. But hey, I will say, I don't know, I think the head sculpt might be the best out of all the Bumblebee. And no, I think the Origins one is actually better. I think the Origins Bumblebee head sculpt is probably the best, but I do think this one is a little bit better than the Netflix Bumblebee mold. But I don't know, there's just something still a little off about it. I think the stern look on his face. But I also want to talk about this part of the figure too. He's a $25 deluxe, and usually that would come with some extra engineering benefits, and I don't know, guys, I'm not really seeing the benefits reaped here. On top of him not being a licensed Volkswagen, unlike the Netflix figure, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know why they were able to get Volkswagen's licensing 4 years ago for a hard-to-get Walmart exclusive that almost nobody got. I almost didn't get it. I was lucky enough to have somebody who cared enough to send me one for free, mind you. Like, I was so fortunate. Just think about that for a second. They were able to get the Volkswagen licensing for a hard-to-find Walmart exclusive back during one of the hardest years in recent human history, and for this figure, they couldn't even be bothered, especially when Studio Series is known for getting licensed vehicles for the movie stuff. You would think they would want that sort of perk with this line to carry over for this Bumblebee here, where the vehicle mode is so pivotal, so important to the character and overall sort of iconic nature of this iteration of Bumblebee from G1 and to an extent the 86 movie. It just makes absolutely no sense to me that they chose to not do a licensed Volkswagen. Or maybe they did, and somehow Volkswagen just changed their minds all of a sudden again. They got all bipolar on Hasbro and decided, no, we're not going to give you the licensing again for these robots made for war. Oh my god. Which is kind of ironic considering Volkswagen is in Germany, and if you guys look up the history of Volkswagen, I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but I'm pretty sure Volkswagen was doing some stuff with with the dude with the mustache back in the 40s during Germany, if you could catch my drift. But anyway, I just wanted to bring that up because it makes absolutely no sense if I'm remembering my history lessons correctly. So yeah, I don't know what Volkswagen's deal is these days. It just makes absolutely no sense. I mean, it's for a kid's cartoon character. It's really nothing crazy here. It's for a beloved character of 40 years, you know? Like, you're not giving your licensing to a freaking terrorist organization or something. Like, it just makes absolutely no sense to me. But yeah, they didn't get the Volkswagen licensing, and for a tiny itsy bitsy $25 deluxe, it's a bit dumb to me. I don't understand that. You know, it's just weird. And in terms of the accessories for this tiny $25 deluxe, all it comes with is the gun that came with that Centurion drone, Hasbro Pulse exclusive back during Earthrise in 2020. But it is painted all over the place in a nice, lavish silver. I will give it that, but that's the only accessory. Usually with some of these mini bots, if it's not, you know, for the engineering of the figure, they throw us a little bit of a bone here for the accessories. You know, Cliff Jumper, it was that big rocket launcher thing that could split into like 10 different pieces, and you could mix and match it with different guns and do this and that with it. It had a removable clip, which was awesome. Huffer, you had the shield and the gun that could split apart to create a bed for the truck mode. And with this Bumblebee here, you just don't get anything for the accessories, and especially considering it looks like the engineering for this guy is far from sort of dynamic, if you want to use that sense of language. I don't know, I feel like he should have came with something a little extra here for the price point and for what you're getting with the base figure here of this Bumblebee. It really doesn't seem like you're paying for much of added engineering. Like, there's really nothing screwed in. It all looks like the joints are pinned in, so if something breaks, good luck trying to fix it. And you could also tell that the wheels are pinned in and all of the rims are painted in a nice silver. You get that, but then it looks like they didn't sculpt any tire treads on there, which looks a bit weird. I don't know. I just think for the lack of accessories and features and just overall, it seems like engineering of this Bumblebee, I don't know, I don't really think he's all that great, and especially since they didn't get the Volkswagen licensing like what they did 4 freaking years ago on a hard-to-find Walmart exclusive. But hey, that's just my opinion. Sound off in the comments below. What do you think would make this Bumblebee figure worth $25? Do you like it? Do you hate it? All my social medias are linked down below. My email is also linked down below if y'all want to hit me up about business inquiries, or if you want to message me about whatever, or if you want to subscribe to my new Patreon link down below. It's got tons of exclusive content that I won't see here on YouTube or anywhere else, such as exclusive style motions, Transformers photography. You guys get 1 week access before everybody else here on YouTube to my style motion films. You guys get Discord access. You guys get exclusive music and music snippets from my stop motion films, behind the scenes of projects I'm working on, such as dioramas, videos, stop motions, and photography. So if you guys want to help support me and help support the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye!